الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم المبعوث رحمة للعالمين وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اهتدى بهديه إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I pray you all well. كيف حالكم؟ Are we all okay? Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so a quick reminder what we have been doing. We cover already 3 different sounds of the alphabet. We tried, I hope that you through the week as well, we tried to write them, read them in different orders. Any tried? Alhamdulillah, my sister. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Today, inshallah, I'll be learning a new sound, and I hope 2. So we finish 5, your first 5 letters of the alphabet. And we're going to do as well like we did last week, and we're going to try to get more familiar with them, their different shapes, how they look like in different places in the word, and make a few exercises as well. So our next sound is this one. So as a letter, we have a name for it. We call it seen. So seen is the full name of this letter. Again, I'm taking from English for you to understand what do we mean by the name of the letter, like when you call letter W. That's the name. That's how you call it. Seen is how we call this letter. However, when it gets a fatha on top, which is the fatha that we've been putting on top of the letters, it gets one sound only. Sa, sa. Okay, I hope you're repeating along with me. So now I'm putting the white screen. You're welcome to try and write along with me. I'll put for you guidelines. So first, we're going to try and write all the letters that we learned before. So these are a few lines. You can try to have the annotate on your screen. Go to view options on the top of your screen and see if you have the annotate available. If you do, then you're able to write as well. So first sound we learned was would like to help me? First sound we learned was, you don't have to say it. You can type it in Arabic on the keyboard. You can write it on the screen if you have the ability. Okay, so the name of the letter is Kaf. As well, we learned it as a sound. So we learned the Kaf letter like this alone. And as well, we learned when it has this on top. So we called it Ka. We learned the Ta, Santi. And with this, it happened to have the same meaning because it's the same Ta with Fatha and Ta without. Oh, that looks really good, mashallah, tabarakallah. And as well, we learned Ba. MashaAllah, ahsanti, jazakallah khairan, really looking good. So now we're going to try and practice writing the sin, or with the fatha will be sa. Fatha, I'm referring to this vowel on top. So seen, to write it, you write it in few steps. Please consider, please accept that you're taking few steps to write each letter. Some flow on from right to left, and some need few steps. So the first step is to try and write this little bit here, and then another one, and then a bigger one that goes under the line. I'll repeat. So a little, let's say little ball, and then another one beside it. So you have 1, 2, 3, 3 points. These points are important to have in the scene. We call them sometimes asnan as-sin. Asnan mean teeth in Arabic. Asnan. So these are the asnan of the scene. And then from that last point, you try and draw a big belly or curve for the scene. And then you add this on top, so it becomes sa. Okay, try please. Try on your paper, try on the screen. Try not to write it in one go, try to write it in three steps. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. And with the fatha on top, mashallah, that's sa. Okay, my sister Fatima, my sister Karen, please let me know if you're trying. And I'll be very happy if you can send me to WhatsApp on the picture of your writing, so I can correct if I can, if there is any mistake. But as you see it, if you take it one step at a time, mashallah, it looks good. All right, so now you're familiar with 4 different sounds. So before we learn the 5th, let's try and play with any 3. So now you have more options to make more words. Some words will have meanings. The words you're going to come up with now will have meanings. Others will not have, which is okay. You're just practicing reading 3 sounds from right to left. So try to write any of the 3, any 3 of the 4 together in a sequence from right to left. Always try from right to left. So even when you're writing on your paper or from your book, open from right to left. As well, you can take a picture and send here on Zoom. There's a file sending in Zoom. If you want to write on your paper or on your book, take a picture with your phone and send, so we can still see your writing. Ahsanti, mashallah, tabarakallah. Can you read it? It's beautiful. Can you read it? You don't have to read out loud. Just if you want, of course, have a go. If not, just confirm that you can read it. And then after you confirm, I'll read for you.
I'll give it a go. Sataba.
Correct. Sataba. Santi. Really good, mashallah. My sisters, I would like you to try, please. You can use the text, you can use a picture. You can tell me the letters, you can write them on the screen. Oh, I received one. Bismillah, let me check. I received on WhatsApp. Oh, mashallah. So I see now the four sounds. Can you make a word, my sister? So to make a word, you need 3 sounds. So choose any of them. They look so good. But choose any 3 and write them in the sequence from right to left, please. Okay. I'll move on, inshallah, to the next sound. If you can. Oh, I see it now. It's coming. All right. So if in the right order, it should be tasaba. Is it? Just confirm.
Yeah.
Okay. Jazakallah khairan. Really well. MashaAllah. Tabarakallah. Okay. So now we're going to go back to the letters and learn one more. So another one really easy to remember, and you're going to have a lot of fun making words with it, is this one over here. So the name of the letter is Dal. Dal. Just like we said Sin or W in English, this one is called Dal. So the full name, Dal. Don't say Dal. Don't say it short. Relax in the middle. Dal. Like you relax here, you say Sin, Kaf. So when the dal, inshallah, we're going to learn how to write now. When the dal has this little on top, it will turn into a da. Da. So now let's go back to see how we write it. How we write the dal, especially when you write it on top of the line. So dal is like a little cave. You draw all of it on the line like that. Remember, this little arm of the dal or wall of the dal is a bit diagonal when it's alone. It's going to be slightly different when it gets connected to other letters from the right side. But when you draw it alone, try to make this wall diagonal. So if you think of a square, let me show you quickly. If you think of a square like that, then your dal should be like this. You see? So it's all on the line. The bottom of it is on the line. The top of it is diagonal. And this is how the dal looks like. And if we put this on top, this little bit, it's going to be da. Da. So first, try to write your dal or dal with fatha, da. So now I'm going to move the del or write it here beside all the lists up. So we learned the k, ta, b, sa, and as well the. Remember that the direction of the fatha is like this, not like this. You see? So now you have more options. You can choose any of these letters. Now you learned 5 letters out of 28. So mashallah, you're moving really well. And you can read words already that compose of these, any of these 5 letters, or that you make yourself. Okay, one of the famous words that you can read, I'm going to write for you here a word. And you can read it in the Quran as well right away. Is this one, is in Surah Al-Masad. ما أغنى عنه ماله وما. That's the word. So ka. If you're able to read it, you can. I read it for you, but I want you to be practicing and trying to pronounce it. So ka, I'm reading from right to left. Ka, sa, ba. Kasaba. Kasaba means to earn. So like kataba meant to write. Kasaba means to earn. Now try to use the da in, so now to use today's letters, the new ones, da and the sa together with one of the other letters and make a word, please, before we have a minute left in our session. Try to make a word now using the sa and the da and one of the old sounds. You're welcome to send on the group. You're welcome to write on the screen, to say it out loud. Please try any. Okay, so inshallah, I'll receive from you a picture with your try. And inshallah, next time we'll review all the 5 sounds. Oh, mashallah, tabarakallah. That's a good da. And your word is sabada, right? Mashallah, tabarakallah. Beautiful handwriting. Mashallah, tabarakallah, ahsanti. I encourage all my sisters that attended and the Arabic to actually try and send. You don't have to send on the group. You can send to me privately. Do what you wish to make sure that you're writing it, that you're writing letters in the right way. You're following, record, and send the sounds you're wondering about, or you're making sure. And because we're going to keep the same steps as we go, inshallah. بارك الله فيكم, جزاكم الله خيرا. I will stop this recording inshallah and then I start new one for سورة الحجرات. وإياكم.